Bing bong, we're on.
Fucking hell.
Hello, welcome to What's the Buttons, your weekly podcast gaming show. Got it here. I'm Ash. Here with me I have Ling Dog.
What's the fucking accent for? What is that?
I'm in a playful mood.
Yeah, I can tell.
I've just had my cup of coffee, so I am caffeinated to the hilt.
You've only just downed it. That caffeine hasn't touched your fucking system at all.
No, well, I can feel it coursing through my veins as we speak.
It's a Friday. Merry Friday. Get
Thanks.
this fucking week out of the way. Get this podcast out of the way so I can go buy some joggers.
With all his Patreon money.
And
Thanks
some
for all
dog
the
food.
Patreons once again. You're the best.
Yeah, you are the best. Thank you so much.
We couldn't do it without you.
We won't name you individually because there's just too many.
Yeah, we this show wouldn't be where it is without your constant support.
Yeah.
I've been able to quit my job, and yeah, we're just living the life of Riley at the moment. I've got a Tesla on order, 2024.
Yeah.
Haven't paid for it yet.
I've started shopping at M&S.
Wow.
That's how good it's gotten. You know what I mean? A petrol station M&S as well.
Yeah, I don't even look at petrol prices when I pull in anymore.
No, neither do I.
That's the truth, and that's,
No,
but
yeah,
that's
I'm
not
the
because
same.
I'm that rich.
Fuel card, baby. Yeah. Anyway. www.patreon.com/what's the buttons.
Give us your money, your words.
If you want to give us some fucking money. And that'll be that on that.
But thanks to everyone that has.
Thank you
and
so
does. We appreciate you greatly, and we'll continue to do so.
And Mark. I can't leave out Mark. He got angry
Love
because
Mark.
we spoke about Sam
Love Mark.
more than Mark. And he was like, I fucking gave you a load of dough as well.
Yeah, we love
I was like,
Mark.
all right, thanks, Mark.
Always love Mark on this show.
Yeah. Go
Always.
fuck himself.
Whoa. Steady there already. Anyway, let's start off with Sam. Sam, our Patreon.
Yeah.
He tweeted us
Nice.
the Silent Hill news. I had just seen it myself, but yeah, basically, Silent Hill 2 is being remade now.
Mark's all over this.
Yeah, see, I have weird memories of Silent Hill 2. I used to go around with my pals when I was a young kid. He used to play it. I couldn't play it because I was too scared. And I think it just scarred me. So I'm not really a horror game guy.
Nah.
And yeah, it's more... I don't know why we was even allowed to play that game at that point, because that is a psychological game. It's not a horror game. It is horror, but it's more psychological.
We missed a bit out on the list. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I really do.
Yeah, I know. We'll
apologise.
get there.
No, we missed.
The bottom thing that I put.
No, Scorn.
Oh, go on then. Well, that ain't on the list. Yeah, go on.
I know, that's what I'm saying. No, you carry on, and
Alright.
I'll filter it in somewhere.
All
I
right.
just forgot it.
We'll put it in after this. Silent Hill 2, not for me. I'll probably watch it playthrough on YouTube because
not
I'm
for
too
me.
scared.
I've never played it.
It's just psychologically a mess.
Is
It's
it?
just it's dangerous.
Let me do a quick Google of it because I know that
You're
Mark.
gonna lose the quiz if you Google.
No, I can open up more than one tab. See, unlike you, I'm a little bit more minded with
Yeah,
technology.
You're more literate.
I know how to open up more
I
than
don't
one
want-
tab.
I'm not taking that risk. I can't have the barrage of abuse you send my
we
way with every
pre-planned
quiz.
the quizzes, and even then he rocked up going, "I can't fucking find you a quiz."
Because you cut out about 15 minutes of us looking for quiz last
It was
week.
you lot will never hear it because the bit that we cut doesn't get saved. But
It was basically him just shouting at me for 15 minutes, putting me under more pressure trying to find his quiz.
15 minutes, the dead air that I cut out was incredible,
And the rest was you abusing me.
and it was still a long episode as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
Aren't you lucky stars?
Yeah, we should be paying everyone else for
Yeah.
listening. Really.
Yeah, give us your Patreons. We'll chuck over a couple of quid.
Give you £2.50.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2 is not for me, but I will watch it. I know all about it. I know all about Pyramid Head. I've seen many people play through it.
Oh, what you actually know about Silent Hill? You just haven't played it.
Yeah, I know all about it. I've watched many playthroughs on YouTube
Oh,
of people
see, I
playing
know.
it. And
I know.
watched,
Fuck all.
I watched my mate play it. Yeah, it's a psychological mess. I won't tell you the ending, obviously, but the ending. There's multiple endings.
Oh, you can tell me the ending. I'm
Wait.
never going to play it.
Well, you're not going to play it ever?
No.
No?
No.
Sure?
I'll leave that shit for Mark, and he can relay everything back to me. But spoilers, if you haven't played it and you're going to play it, Ash is about to tell you what happens.
I'm not. I'll tell you after.
Right, brilliant.
Yeah, just remind me.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy. It's a crazy story. Basically about a geezer that gets, I think, if I remember correctly, he gets a letter from his dead wife, who died, obviously, because she's dead. And she's like, "Oh, I love you. Come see me. I'm in Silent Hill." And he's like, "Oh, that's weird. I'm going to go and see you in Silent Hill." And then he goes to Silent Hill. There's just monsters everywhere, but they've got like arms for legs and legs for arms. And there's a pyramid head geezer chases you around like Nemesis does. And there's some weird, freaky shit.
I know Nemesis. I know Nemesis and Pyramid Head from Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, well, Nemesis is Resident Evil 3.
Which is like the equivalent of saying I know such and such from Fortnite.
Yeah, Resident Evil 3, Nemesis, and Pyramid Head is Silent Hill 2.
Mm.
But if I remember correctly, there's more than one Pyramid Head. But yeah, whatever, man. It's a messed up game. It's basically Resident Evil, but a psychological version. I can see why people love it, but I just, so horror games just freak me out.
So
man.
it came out in 2001, and they're remaking it.
Mm.
That's how a remake should be done.
Yeah, it's fair enough, isn't it?
Like you said earlier, remake a game that is old enough to be remade and not 5 years old.
Not just that, people have been calling for this for years, man. Like, people have begged for this. Same as, like, Bloodborne. I know that's recent, but people just want that to be remastered.
Remade, yeah.
But, yeah, like I say, that is a game that people have been crying out for.
So is that I don't suppose we know if that's going to be PS4 and PS5 and whatever, or if it'll just be PS5.
I think it's at PS5 and Steam, or PlayStation and Steam. It might have just said. I'm not sure. But I don't know if it'll come to Xbox at a later date. It's Konami that are making it, I think, and they're more Sony based, aren't they? So it's an interesting one. I don't know why I'm so scared of horror games. I think I just don't like being made jump. Like, I don't like jumping. It annoys me.
What's the one that you got with the PlayStation? That horror game. What was it called?
PT.
No, the one where PT came from. It weren't Silent Hill.
That was what it was. Supposed to be Silent Hill, but it's a playable teaser.
What's the other one? Why can't I fucking remember it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I haven't got the game there. At some point, they all sit around a table eating like maggots and shit.
That's Resident Evil.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. I can't play them.
No, yeah,
it's too scary.
Yeah, but it's not the scariness that does me. It's just when I jump, it pisses me off. If something makes me jump, I'm like, for fuck's sake, it annoys me.
That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, but not like when I'm watching. I can go and watch scary films all day, every day. It doesn't bother me. I go to cinema. I sit and watch a scary movie, and I don't really jump. I'm like anticipating all the time. In games, I don't know, because you're more physical, you're controlling stuff. I don't know, man.
See, I watched Mark play Resident Evil. He streamed it to me. And I felt such comfort watching him play it because I was it's you that's getting scared. This screen's much smaller as well, because obviously you get the little fucking chat bubble or whatever that pops up. So I felt much more comfortable watching him play that through. Yeah, it's not massively for me either, if I'm honest. Horror games like Outlast and shit like that, I just couldn't.
Moving on, in a nice little transitional way. You don't like horror games, but
I have just played one. Yeah, I have just sort of played one. It's not really Scorn, right? It's just come out on...
This is your review, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just come out on Xbox Game Pass, and I saw the trailer for it years ago. I don't know if you ever saw it. It was like him reloading the pistol or shotgun or whatever, and killing these fucking weird things. I downloaded it, jumped on it, and it's fucking weird. Really weird. It's a 6-hour long campaign, roughly. So it's not long. So you can get it done in one sitting. And I did. And there's only one ending. There's a couple of decisions that you can make which change various things, but not a whole lot. And it's a puzzle game. It's a horror puzzle game. It doesn't tell you what you're doing, where you're going, what the buttons are, any of that. It's just a gory puzzle mess. It's brilliant.
It's really getting polarising reviews. I've seen 3 out of 10s and I've seen like 8 out of 10. So I don't know where it is.
I think the ending, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but the ending is very metaphorical. So the ending, it makes you sit there and you think about what it represents, as opposed to it just straight telling you what you're seeing. And I think maybe that's where people kind of got turned off from it, is because it does end, and unless you sit down and give it a good thought, it is very much like, well, what was that about? But yeah, it for a 6-hour long campaign, it is fun. It is fun. You have. I somehow missed out one of the guns. you got like this weird rail gun hydraulic thing, a pistol, a shotgun, and a grenade launcher. I missed out the pistol. So I was running around killing shit with like this fucking 2-shot railgun that was taking me forever. But yeah, graphics are really good. It's gory as fuck. The first like half an hour, you have to make a decision. I won't say what, but I actually made a certain decision and then restarted the game because I wanted to do something else. Without playing it, it's very difficult to understand it, if that makes sense, because it really doesn't tell you like what's going on. It is weird, and one thing that I did really like about it, and it sounds odd, is the sound effects. The sounds in it are really like crispy. It's top notch. I'd give it probably like a 7.5, 8 out of 10, something like that. If you've got a spare 6 hours to play this game, then play it. Because it's very easy. Well, I say that. I did Google some of the puzzles. Other than that. What's that?
I was just looking for a Darth Vader pop figure.
1,210 for a Sully Funko Pop.
Yeah.
No, that can't be right.
Ooh! Sorry.
You're such a cunt. I swear to God.
And you've just said
I don't care. I don't care. But you make so much. You do this all the time. I've said this before. Where was that?
I don't know. Just now.
Carry on with your shitty bit if you're not going to listen to anything I'm saying. I don't care anymore.
Look at that.
Okay, you're showing me shit that these lot listening can't see what you're fucking showing me. Get off your phone.
No, I was
fucking pay attention.
I heard everything you just said.
What did I say then?
You said you'd give it.
What did I rate it?
7.5 out of 10.
Right.
So apologise. I heard everything you just said
Carry
because
on.
I was about to ask the next.
Talk about your shitty game. What?
I was just about to ask the question. You played it on Game Pass, correct?
Yes.
Would your review be the same if you had to pay 60 quid for that?
No. Because it's a 6-hour long game. You're paying 60 quid.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
How much does it cost?
I don't know.
I don't think
I just tried. That's why I was on what I was on.
That's why you was on the Funko website trying to find out how much Scorn costs.
All right, look, I was on Amazon.
That's exactly what I'm about to go on.
Yeah, looking for Scorn, and there is no Scorn games on there.
It's right.
And then, no, they're books.
Oh, they're books.
Yeah, and that didn't come up, but Darth Vader pop figure come up, and then I looked on Funko Pop, and then that come up. So I'm sorry.
I didn't know there was a book. Oh, really? Scorn Complete Guide, Best Tips, Tricks and Strategies to Become a Pro Player. It's a 6-hour long game. What do you mean a pro player? Everyone gets the same outcome, regardless of what they do.
Well, there you are. But yeah, so my question is, if you had to pay, say it is 60 quid.
If it was a full price game, I wouldn't buy it.
No, but if you did, would you still be happy that you bought it? Because you say you bought The Last of Us 1 for 60 quid, you'd probably still be pretty content. You'd be like, that's great.
Yeah.
And say that was 6 hours, just for argument's sake. But the Scorn, if that's 6 hours and you paid 60 quid for
I would be annoyed about having to pay 60 quid for a 6-hour long campaign. However, I think after playing it, I'd still be a little bit annoyed, but I'd probably pay like in the region of like 35, 40 quid. I don't think the fact that if I'd paid 60 quid for it, I wouldn't be demanding a refund. I'd go, it was a bit short, but yeah, it was alright.
But is the quality there for it to be a full price game?
It's the length.
Take the length out of it and just think about the quality of it. Is it good enough to stand on its own? If that went on for 15 hours, 20 hours, whatever.
Yeah. I reckon you could do some cool shit with it, and you could definitely like stretch the story or divulge into different parts of the story, because it literally just drops you in this extremely weird world and doesn't explain anything. So there's so much shit that you see, and it's like, why the fuck is that there? Like pregnant women statues that are like giving birth. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Sounds it.
It's weird. So yeah, I think it's a good game.
We don't rate things on numerical anyway, do we? So
we do it on ratings, don't we?
Yeah. What are you giving it?
Well, it's an A, isn't it?
Well, it's an S, A.
No,
B.
it's not an S. It's not an S. It's an A.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
That's
an
the scale.
A minus, isn't it?
That's what you're going for.
Yeah.
You give it an A minus. That high?
What do you mean that high? When you got S?
Yeah.
So you got S minus and S plus.
Oof.
B plus. Let me change it. B plus. I'll give it a B plus.
That sounds more realistic to me, but I don't know. I didn't play it. It's your opinion, not mine.
Well, you'll be too scared.
No, it just doesn't interest me. I saw some stuff and I was like, it just looks like walk around in silence, puzzle, walk around. I don't like
More or
puzzles
less,
in
yeah.
games. I don't mind puzzles chucked in, but I don't like
I
just
did
constant
think
puzzles. It
while I
bores
was
me.
while I was doing some of the puzzles, I did think, yeah, Ash would get fucking fuming at this.
I don't mind them,
Some
but
of it was. There's not that many. There's 5 acts, so 5
Yeah.
chapters.
yeah, but I just get bored because they start becoming a bit samey, and I'm like, I walk in a room, like,
No,
it's
none
gonna be
of-
another puzzle again in
None
here.
of these puzzles were the same, but I think there was only like 4 or 5, or maybe maybe one puzzle per act, like main puzzle. It wasn't too strenuous.
Okay,
But yeah.
okay. Well, congrats on that.
I'm gonna look at this Sully.
No, we're gonna look
Is
at.
that a
We're gonna
decent
talk about
investment?
something massive right now. God
No,
of
you're
War-
gonna talk about something.
All right, you
Why-
don't-
why-
you
why-
don't
why-
say a
why-
word.
No, wait.
No.
What are you talking about?
do you know
You're
what?
not
Don't worry
following
about
the
it.
list.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, because I put it at the bottom. I'm not gonna say it at the bottom, am I? I'm
Oh,
bursting
go
to
on
say
then.
it.
No, go on.
Oh, you want to listen?
Yeah, well, I thought you were going to talk about the other thing that I'm
Well, no, I
not
wasn't.
interested in.
People are playing God of War Ragnarok.
Who's playing it?
Bigger podcasts. than
Other
us.
streamers and
Important
shit.
people, basically. And I follow a guy on Twitter. He's just a dude, Mr. Pie01. He's a cool dude. Plays a lot of PlayStation games. He isn't playing it, but he has compiled a list of what people have said in their previews. It's just a little list, just a couple of quotes. So yeah, I'm just saying his name because this is where I got it from. It's only fair. So here are some of the quotes from God of War Ragnarok previews. Not going to live up to. I'm joking.
I was going to say, you're talking absolute shit.
One of the best games ever made.
Yep.
Made me love gaming again.
Yep.
Improved in every single way.
Yeah, we've predicted all of this.
The blueprint of what a sequel should be.
Definitely.
The DualSense playing this game was better than sex. It is
What do you mean?
I don't know. It ain't my words. It is everything I ever wanted from a game.
The DualSense playing this was better than sex. So the haptic
Feedback.
the haptic feedback from the triggers and the vibration is better than him having sex with his girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whatever.
Apparently so.
High praise.
Not my words. So yeah, that sounds promising.
Yeah, that's decent. I like that.
Yeah, I'll screenshot that.
But that's what you expect. That's what you would expect from
Well, yeah, it's not though, is it? Because very rarely do sequels come out and hit out the park.
that. Yeah, but this is
like,
this
it's
is
a little
God
bit
of
better.
but this is God of War.
It don't mean
This
nothing.
ain't just some random little fucking
Doesn't
FIFA.
matter who it is. People come out with things and you're like, oh, this can't fail. So it's just the way it be. Exciting. Not long now.
No, it's not long until a couple of weeks. No,
You booked the day off.
no, but I will. Well,
What day does it come out on?
it comes out on the 9th, but Game are obviously in charge of my pre-order, so I probably won't get that till the 11th because they're fucking
Buy it and
useless.
sell it back. I know you got the big edition, didn't you?
I got the collector's
Comes
edition.
out on the 9th, Wednesday.
Yeah, because I'm still hunting the Yotnar edition because Sony haven't actually released theirs. So if that comes out, I will be buying it, and I will be selling my other edition for an extortionate price.
He won't. He'll be giving it away to one of these lucky fans.
I'll probably sell it for trade, like what I bought it for. I don't want to rip anyone off when it comes to God of War, but I am excited for it. It seems fucking. Can't wait.
Good.
I cannot wait.
Me too. Modern Warfare 2.
Mm.
Now you can pick your phone up.
Thank you.
So, the game comes out officially next week.
Wait.
What a disgraceful little human. The
Go
game
on.
officially comes out next week, all the multiplayer and all that jazz. But where I've pre-ordered the Vault Edition, you get to play. I don't know if it has to be the Vault Edition. It might just be the any edition.
You mean where you've paid
pre-order
100
it.
quid?
Yeah, but you might just pre-order any edition.
100 quid, Gemma.
Yeah, well, she don't listen.
100
She
pounds.
don't listen.
She
to
will
her,
do
don't worry about
eventually.
it.
at
Her
some
brother
point.
does though. Keep your mouth shut.
Well-
Con.
He said keep your mouth shut.
So yeah, if you pre-order it, I believe you get to play it a week early, but only the campaign, which is a very smart move from them, I think, because too many people skip out on Call of Duty campaigns because people just want to play the multiplayer.
Why? The campaigns are incredible.
Well, exactly. So,
I'll give them that. The campaigns are fucking good.
People just want to play the multiplayer, so people don't play
sweaty
it.
nerds.
People don't play it. So this way, at least people that are excited for Call of Duty, they pre-order it, they may as well play the campaign because it's got a week where they can't play multiplayer.
Yeah.
So a smart move from them. And I must say, I done about 8 missions or something yesterday. God almighty. Jesus H. Christ Fenton.
That's good, yeah.
Blows. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's very good.
Mm.
It's better than good. At the moment, it's like S. It's that good. The campaign is incredible. The graphics are a joke. The cutscenes is just, I can't even put into words what I'm watching.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're watching real people. Just everything. It's actually insane.
So would you say, because you showed me obviously a clip, and I thought you were showing me a real life video. Well, no, say that. So that's wrong. I thought you were showing me an Unreal Engine 5 video, which we've all seen look extremely realistic, like that body cam game that's being done on Unreal Engine 5, and people are going, it's real footage. It obviously isn't, but it looks that fucking good. So I thought what you were showing me was that. So the graphics do look incredible. Now, that must be pushing the engine that it's running on to its absolute limits for them to do that, because before people were saying the engine it's on is fucking on its knees, it must be dead by now. But from what you've shown me, it looks fucking mental. Imagine if that was Unreal Engine 5. Be crazy.
It's nuts. It's actually insane.
Yeah.
And I'm not a graphics man. I don't really give a monkeys if it looks like that or not. I'm more just for the game.
Well, I think they've done well. From the little clip you showed me, graphically, it looks as it fucking should. It looks mental.
Yeah, I'd like to say I don't care about graphics. Just the gameplay and the story is 10 out
Good,
of 10 as usual. It's just great. Like it's got all the old favourites in there. It's got Ghost, Soap, Captain Price, my favourite. One of my new personal favourites. I don't know if he's been in any of the other ones. He's in the AC 130. You use him shooting these little punks. His name's Philip Graves. No,
never.
Just shorten his name.
Philip.
Shorten it.
Phil.
And his surname.
Grave.
Phil Graves.
Phil Graves.
I don't know if that's intentional.
I like that.
But what a cracking name.
In an AC 130.
Yeah.
Phil Graves.
But he's hard. He's hard.
Yeah.
And you go up to these Mexicans and they're like, what's his name, hombre? He's like, Philip Graves. He's like, Phil Graves, eh? I like it. But I didn't even clock until he said it. And I was like, oh, yeah, what a cool dude. Now I like him more. But yeah, I haven't finished it. I probably will. I hope I don't finish it tonight.
Is it a long cat? Well, I suppose you
I don't know, and I don't want to search out because I like to. I don't want to. If I
I'm
know
Google
that.
it.
No, I don't, because you'll ruin it for me.
I'm gonna, but I'm not gonna tell you.
I don't like knowing. Say I'm on 8 missions. If there's only 10, I'll know that the story's about to wrap up. I like not knowing. I like to just go bang and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
But I've heard it's pretty long.
I know,
but I don't know.
Would you like me to tell you?
No, I've told you I don't. I'm not even going to look in your eyes because you're annoying me. You're trying to tell me with your eyebrows.
What level of difficulty are you playing in? Because this has a big impact on the.
Well, you can't play on the hardest difficulty until you've completed it once.
Okay.
And then I'm not.
So now we have a definitive answer as to how long this campaign is. I won't tell you.
Alright, whatever.
I won't tell you.
But yeah, it's very good. I'll definitely have my review for it.
It's in the double digits
next week. Yeah, I thought it might be. Just shut up, will you? You can't help yourself, can you? You're so annoying.
I'm annoying.
Yeah, just shut up.
Yeah.
Dickhead.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it.
So yeah, I'll have a review for the campaign next week. I look forward to the multiplayer. And I personally, at the moment, even if you're not planning on playing the multiplayer, depending on how long the campaign is, which I don't know, if say it's 15 missions long and you're paying 60 quid for it, I'd say the campaign alone
is worth it.
Is that good at the moment, but I haven't finished it, so we'll see. Moving on again. It's kind of our guilty pleasure at the moment, which is
it's
Overwatch
a big
2.
guilty pleasure, and it's Overwatch 2. Oh, good God. I got a little gripe with Blizzard on this one. Give these fucking idiots on console aim assist when they're in a PC lobby, for fuck's sake, because I can't play with any of my friends. I can't play with any of you because you're all dog shit in the PC lobbies because you can't play.
Or you could just play on your PlayStation 5.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
Exactly.
it. When you've been rolling on a PC, the movement is just crazy compared to a console. I can't do it. I might sample it and see how I feel, but I already know that I'm just going to feel so much better on a PC, and I do.
Yeah, but if you're playing on console, you're going to be playing other console players. So
Yes,
you're not gonna,
I know.
It's not going to be a detriment to you.
Yes, I know, but it feels... I can't explain it because obviously you've got little old man wrists, so you can't deal with a PC.
Oh, you're pushing my buttons.
You
today.
can't... You don't understand how it feels to be able to just fucking whip round quick time. It's good, but... yeah, it means that when I play with you, obviously you can't aim for anything, and then when I play with Jay, he can't fucking do anything. For some reason, whenever I jump in a game with someone on console, my server just goes apeshit. People are bouncing around all over the place. Sometimes it's a bit unplayable, so it's a little bit annoying. But
Yeah, I only had that once after you said it. I'd never had it before, and then I went on it yesterday or the day before. I put it on,
and they're like bouncing around like a yo-yo.
Played one game where it was like that. And as soon as they started doing that, I just turned the PlayStation off. I was like, I'm not entertaining
it's
this.
Fucking annoying.
It's frustrating enough when you're 99% and then they get 100%. That happens more often than I think it should happen.
Yeah. I've had it
don't
happen
know how
a lot.
that happens.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's good. I keep so. Brigitte, I've heard them say it in game, so that's the name that I'm going to go with, was my main on support, and then Orisa for the tank. Well, I've now switched it out. I fucked them both off, and I'm now in the old DPS characters on Farah. Or Farah, however you
doing
spell
the old DPS. You jump in the DPS
the
pool
one
with
that
me.
can bounce around up in the air. No one's looking up.
So annoying.
34 and 0. I went the other day because no one.
No,
looks
you didn't.
I
I
promise
want
you.
proof of this.
It's my best
There's no photo.
kill streak.
I got 20 and 0 and you went mad for it. You didn't send me 34
I
and 0.
texted you after I did it though.
No, you didn't.
I did. I said I went for. Oh no, I text Jay.
Oh. Oh.
I text Jay.
That's
Sorry.
where we're at now.
Sorry. I text someone
I'll
else.
tell you what, Joe, you can come do the
I
podcast.
No, it is. My highest kill streak is 34. It says it on the
Well,
statistics.
congratulations. That is very impressive.
Yeah. And I think people are starting to cotton on about looking in the skies for potential.
It doesn't fucking matter. I look in the sky and I can't hit them. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, is it right? Reinhardt, however you say their name, that motherfucker with the massive mace, he can't touch you when you're in the air, and it's bullshit as well. Because if you space out your hovers properly, you can, because obviously you got one of your other abilities shoots you up into the air. You can keep using it, so you can hover, and then when it finally depletes, by that time you can shoot yourself up in the air, and then rinse and repeat, and yeah, you can just stay in the sky. And then if Mercy comes along and pockets you and gives you that damage increase, you're just fucking lethal.
Yeah, that's
And
the
it's
problem. I've been finding it like not easy, but I've been like it's not that bad. And I know I'm just playing pubs and it's not ranked, and it's like yeah. But then every now and again you jump in a game and it just seems like they're coordinated. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And you got two of them rats flying above you.
Yep.
They're healing everyone below them, and the other one's shooting rockets from the sky. I can't hit them because I'm playing PC lobby with you.
Yep.
It's just a nightmare.
It's crazy.
You just get caught in this death loop where you come back, you wait for your team, you push, you die. And it's
We've all been in those games where the opposition has got like 5 or 6 kills and no one on your team has landed a kill yet, and you're sitting below 500 damage, and that's when you go, yeah, this ain't a good one. But yeah, I agree. The people in the sky, they're annoying for me as well. If I'm the only person in the sky, it's fantastic. But and fucking Widowmaker with a sniper, fucking hell. There's no way these people are making these headshots on the fly like that. Just that easy. Every single fucking shot, headshot. How are these people doing it? It's crazy.
PC players, bro. You playing console, no one's doing that to you.
Yeah.
Just saying. Widowmaker's cool though. She's got a sniper rifle, but if you get close, she just turns it into an AR.
Yeah, pretty much.
No dramas.
It's
good though, isn't it?
It's a fucking fun game, man. It is a fun game. I bought a skin for Brigitte. I'm waiting for the Halloween one to come out for Farah. And then the one for Orisa. I'm just going to spend money. Money.
Yeah, I want the Reaper pumpkin head.
It looks cool, doesn't it?
It was very cool.
It
Even
is
though I
very
don't
cool.
play him now, but I still want it just in case I do. Just like Vader on Fortnite. I haven't played it since. Still spent the money to get him.
Yeah, but you got it.
I got him.
You got it locked and loaded.
Vader is mine. Okay, so Overwatch is our guilty pleasure, and we're moving on to something you decided you wanted to talk about, which is the PlayStation Pro controller or something.
I wanted to talk to you about it, not I wanted to talk about it.
Okay.
I want to talk to you about it. Now, I'd never knew what a scuff controller was until you spoke about it and Mr. Royce. And then you showed me how fucking expensive they are. Well, they're like 300 and something quid.
You can get cheaper ones. It just depends on what you want to modify it with.
Yeah, well, they're expensive nevertheless. Well, the PlayStation one is 250 quid. Would you buy it over a scuff? Or would you wait?
Well, at the moment, I'm in a position to buy neither. But if I was going to buy one, I would wait until more seasoned veteran people would tell me whether or not it's better, or because if they say it's better than scuffing, obviously, because they know what they're talking about.
Because I think it looks pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, it looks cool, but that don't mean nothing, does it?
And I like the buttons on the back. I quite like that.
Yeah, no, I'm all for it, and when Royce gave me his scuff to use on Warzone, but it's only a PS4 one.
Yeah.
You can still use it on PS5, but only on PS4 games. So when Warzone 2 comes out, like next month, you're not going to be able to play it, or Modern Warfare 2, with that scuff controller because it's not a PS4 game, or I won't be playing the PS4 version. So this is the only time I've ever really used one. And I must say, it done half made a difference in competitive games. Like all the jumping and crouching.
Because obviously the other day Jay was complaining about on Overwatch on console when he wants to use one of his abilities, he's got to take his thumb off of his right stick.
That's the problem. Yeah.
So I'd imagine, because you can fully map the buttons to whatever you want, can you?
So you got to imagine in Warzone now, Warzone 1, a lot of it's like sliding round corners and then jumping and things like that.
Yeah.
So and slide cancelling they call it. So if you want to do what they do to get the edge, you have to be able to like crouch and slide and stuff and shoot them at the same time.
Yeah.
To do that, you either have circle as your crouch button, which means you've got to take your thumb off of your aiming stick, the R3.
Yeah, that's default, isn't it? So
to slide, so then you can't aim while you're sliding because you've took your finger off it, or you map crouch to R3, but then you're tapping in your aiming thing, your aiming button, so therefore you can't be accurate with your aiming if you're pressing it down trying to crouch. So you map that to one of the back paddles, and you can just you know that movement, didn't you?
We all know that movement.
Exactly. So you just tap in the paddle.
The old prostate movement.
Exactly. You tap that paddle and you can keep your fingers on all the buttons that need be. So yeah, I do think it's worth it. And then you map the other one to jump, and then you never have to take your finger off of the buttons you need, which is if you're playing competitive games and that is your main jam, then I think it's worth it. But they're only really used for that. I wouldn't use it on God of War. I wouldn't use it on FIFA. I wouldn't. There's no need.
So you'd say it's for the pro,
not necessarily
the aspiring ranked.
Yeah, but I would like, if I had the money, I would buy one solely because it would make me better at the game, not because I've got aspirations of becoming a pro player. So who wants to be at a disadvantage?
So do you think it's a bad price? $250.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of money for a controller. Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
but do you think? Yeah, before considering the market for those types of controllers, would you say that is a bad price?
Well, it depends. I haven't really looked too far into it. I've seen it. It looks good. It's got paddles on it, but whether or not it is as good as a scuff controller is yet to be seen. But I think they're massively overpriced anyway. I think £100 enough. Well, 50 quid or 60 quid for a controller in general is mental.
It's 210 quid.
Yeah, well, even 200 quid. I think £100 is still pushing it, but I'd pay £100 for a controller like that. But I don't think I can pay 200 quid.
There's something wrong when you look at a controller. Say they pop up on Amazon, the PS5 controllers every now and then on deals. There's something wrong when you see that it's got like 10, 15 quid off, and it's still 50 odd quid, and you go, I'm fucking getting one of them until they bump up in price.
Exactly.
Or you get the God of War controller that's cost you like 80 quid.
I mean, I'm not being funny. The scuff controllers one of my pals has got, it's like 300, 350 quid or whatever.
Was that Royce?
Yeah, for like another one, you can get a PS5. Do you know what I mean? Look
Yeah,
at it,
but
like, it's crazy.
if Warzone is your main thing,
Yeah, I mean, that's all he
playing.
plays, and FIFA. But even then, it don't take long to squeeze it a little too hard or press the triggers in, and then it starts getting stick drift.
Well, I mean, I did the same thing with this mouse. Is 100 quid. And you can put all the change the buttons on the side of it and shit like that. I bought that for World of Warcraft because it makes life easier for me.
Yeah, I just feel like you probably get more use out of a mouse than you would a control. There's too many things to go wrong on a control, and the stick drift is a common thing in all games.
It will be a cool thing for something like Overwatch.
Yeah, it'd definitely help in
for
Overwatch.
Movement wise.
Any competitive game where you can get an edge by doing something without taking your fingers off the buttons.
Dual sense edge is what it's called.
Yeah, well there you go. Anything you can get an edge on, then it's definitely worth it. But like I say, for single player games, you just use a normal control. It's only for getting the edge on in competitive games.
I feel like I would want to buy one for FOMO purposes.
Yeah, but you won't miss out. Ain't going
just for the sake of having one.
Yeah, I'd like one. Maybe one day I'll get one. But I've got a Darth Vader figure in my eyes at the moment, and that's all I'm focused on. So.
Just an article on it. I won't read anything like from the article, but they did a quick poll, and it's will you be buying the DualSense Edge? And they asked 3,800 people. 5% said yes on day one. 5% yes, I'll probably be buying it. 23% if it's cheaper. And then a big 46%, so almost half of those people said, no, not interested at all.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't play competitive games. They just want to play the Ghost of Tsushima.
I suppose it's sort of like if you're still trying to fight to get hold of a PS5, and now they brought out this, it is kind of like, I ain't got a fucking PS5 for it yet, let alone, it's like with the headset for it, exactly. the 80, 90 quid headset that's no better than any other fucking decent headset that you can get hold of for the same, if not cheaper.
Exactly, it's very expensive. People are feeling the squeeze in the cost of living crisis at the moment. It's a massive luxury. Can you afford it? Do you want it that badly? When you can get a console, for the price of a scuff control, you can literally buy an Xbox Series S or whatever, the littler version of the new console. You can get the PS5 discless version. Do you know what I mean? It's nuts.
For a little bit cheaper.
For the price of a control. So, no, not value for money, but are they good? Yes. I don't think they're worth the price of entry, personally.
Well.
Another thing you mentioned, Gotham Knights. You wanted to mention?
I don't know much about. I've never played any of the Batman games. They don't interest me at all. If I'm honest,
you're missing out on the Batman.
Batman's
games.
never been my thing. It's not my cup of tea. But I say that having never played any of them, I'm sure there will be a couple that if I played them, I'd quite enjoy them.
You'd enjoy all of them.
But it's actually Mark that was talking about it because he's a massive Batman, he's played all of them. He loves them. There is like go-to.
They're banging games.
And he's not going to buy it when it comes out because of the 30 frames per second.
Well, it's not Batman anyway. It's all the others. Batman's not in it. It's Robin.
Yeah.
And all that.
Well, whatever the latest one. It's capped out at 30 frames per second. Now, I'm part of a lot of gaming forums. Up here at PlayStation forums, all that shit. And ever since that came out that it was going to be 30 frames per second, people have gone mental over it, like proper angry about it. Oh, that's it. I'm cancelling my pre-order. I don't fucking want this. Blah 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 blah. I don't know how much of a difference it actually makes. 30 frames per second as opposed to 60 frames per second. If the graphics, because graphically it looks really really good, and it runs very smooth. So I don't know how much of a difference 30 frames to 60 frames actually makes in this sort of setting. But it seems to have been enough to turn people off.
Personal preference, it's half. It's 50% of 60 frames per second, so it does make a massive difference.
Yeah, but they film movies in 24.
Yeah, but that's different. You're in control of this. You're turning the camera. When I'm playing a game and it's in, because Overwatch when the game launched and started. Before I'd even gone into the training.
What, the first one or second?
No, Overwatch 2. Oh. When I finally got in, and I was in the Play Heroes Battle Pass menu, I was pressed down to go down to Battle Pass or Challenges or whatever it was, and I felt it a bit sluggish, and I was like, "That's not on." Went into the options straight away. It was on high fidelity mode or whatever. I was like, whack, that's changed to performance. Whenever I've tried Horizon Zero Dawn or Forbidden West, I put that on high fidelity mode, and instantly I'm just like, no, back to performance. I cannot now play at 30 frames per second.
But they haven't got that in this. You cannot change it.
Yeah, I know.
So I almost feel like they would have had to have incorporated the best of everything at 30 frames because you cannot physically change it. If that makes sense. So how you say when you put it on fidelity, it looks better, but it runs a little bit juddery than if you put it on performance. If they've stuck it at 30 frames per second, you would have assumed that they would also have made sure that it runs smooth because you can't change it. You see what I mean? I don't really understand why they've done it anyway, because it's PS5, it's new gen only, I think.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's the case. Might be.
Possibly. I'm not 100% sure. Don't hold me to that. But let's assume that it is.
Well, interestingly, I'll tell you why. I saw a massive thread on it because it kicked off a bit on Twitter about it the other day. And a developer basically said that people need to sort their heads out if they think 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second is just a case of flicking a button. A lot of content is cut from games because of that. To reach 60 frames a second, everything. You say, oh, there's 20 people on screen at once. So that's 40% of your chance of having it implemented to 60 frames a second. Because that A Plague Tale Requiem or whatever's just come out, that's 30 FPS as well.
Yeah.
So that was one of his arguments. And another thing, which was very interesting because I went through the thread, he said there's one reason, because people were saying, well, every game on PS5 and Xbox now are 6 frames per second. And he was like, well, no, they're not. And he said, you're going to be in a shock for the future if you think that. And some people backed him up on that. And he said, the reason why we're not reaching 60 FPS on everything now, one reason only, and it's going to hold back this whole generation of games, is the Xbox. Not the newest one, the one that's just down from it a little bit, the medium.
Yeah.
Because that's not as powerful as the newest Xbox, but it will have the same games on it, right?
Right.
So
they've shunting all the blame onto Microsoft?
No, not necessarily, but they're saying that is holding it. They're going to hold the whole industry back because of that one console, because it's not as powerful as the newest Xbox.
Yeah.
But you can play all the newest Xbox games on it, so it has to be able to run
on that console.
And you have to make it run on the PS5, the Xbox Series thing, and whatever that one's called.
And I suppose as a games developer, you wouldn't say make the latest Batman 30 frames per second for Xbox and then have to do the whole thing for 60 frames per second for PS5.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Exactly. But then people are saying, well, then, yeah, that's true, but then make it so there's an option to, because I remember when Shadow of War or Shadow of Mordor came out on the PS4, but it came out at the end of the PS3's life cycle.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Nemesis system was on the PS3 version, but it was on the PS4
No, it weren't.
version.
It weren't on the PS3
there was massive
version.
difference.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
there must be a middle ground where you can meet.
There has to be there has to be a change eventually where you do abandon the bit that is holding you back in a sense. So, like that games developers just said, expect a lot of this. But why? There must be a cut-off point. In the same respect as when they eventually stop making games for PS4 and they just make it PS5 because that's their focus. Yes, you'll piss off the people that still have a PS4 and aren't fortunate enough to be able to get hold of a PS5, but eventually that you will hold back yourself for that and just be hurting yourself as a company. You see what I mean? You can't expect to keep supporting a less powerful console because they're less powerful. When you have an upgraded version of that console, yes, it sucks that not everyone can have that console, but at the end of the day, It's not Xbox's fault that not everyone can have that console. You know, some people just won't.
Yeah, but they'll miss out on sales if they're just putting it on one console. And I think it'd be interesting to see how long we go on supporting the PS4, because I believe we're like 2 years into PS5, possibly longer, almost 3. Who knows? I can't remember when it came out. But how long did the previous generations get supported for when the new consoles come out? You know, I don't think it's ever been this long as it is.
It is getting there, because I know that was it last year or the year before, they ceased production of PS4s. They stopped making them. It's hard
not to become, snobbery with it, because you look at games like God of War and stuff, and you think
PS4 is still good, man.
Yeah, it's coming out on PS4. But if it didn't, what else could it? It does hurt, but you're like, I'm happy it's coming out for PS4.
Yeah.
But has it held it back in some ways?
I think when Unreal Engine 5 becomes more mainstream and more readily available for people to make games on it, I think that is when, not a case of you want to stop supporting consoles beneath the new generation, but you will have to, because they won't physically be able to support the demand for that engine and for other engines that are on the same scale as that. So eventually they'll be forced to stop, because people like ourselves will just get angry. If you've got things like Unreal Engine 5 and you're seeing all these potential games that could be on there, but they go, we're not going to do that because this console can't run it. Eventually, people will go, well, fuck that console. You're teasing me with all of this. We all want this. The 70% of us want this. So it's time to it's time to leave that 30% behind. But I don't think that's going to happen for quite a while, if I'm honest.
I imagine COVID's hurt it a lot. Obviously, not being able to get consoles has slowed down the transition. So I think this console generation might last longer. But then it is, like I say, it's hard not to become snobbish and think, what God of War could look like and be like, and what's been cut because it's had to come out on previous gens. But then at the same point, not everyone can even afford a PlayStation 5.
But I suppose,
or can even get one. So if I was in that bracket, I'd be gutted I couldn't play the next one.
I suppose Modern Warfare 2 looks fantastic, and that's still catering to the console beneath the latest.
Yeah, but to be fair, the video I showed you, I'm pretty sure was running on PC, so that's not really a fair comparison. But when I played it yesterday on PS5, it still looked mind-boggling, mentally good. So yeah, it'll probably just run at 30 frames a second on PS4.
Yeah.
Which means that it can still look good, but then, like I say, when you're playing PS4 games at 30 frames per second,
you notice it.
Yeah, but I was cool with it. I was like, yeah, whatever. As soon as I started playing games on 60, I was like, I can't go back to that.
Yeah.
And that's not me being snobby. I just literally, I'm like, how did I used to play this?
It's like when you get a new TV.
It gives me kind of like a nausea when I'm turning it. I'm not even joking. It gives me like a nausea feeling, because it's when you're turning the camera, everything's like blurry, and then it comes into focus. You know, where it's just completely smooth, and I'm just like, how did I play like that? And that's just, I say, it's like having a black and white telly and then going to colour. You won't want to go back to black and white telly, man.
Yeah, this isn't a fucking dig to people that don't have the latest consoles or anything like that. I just think it's proven a point that eventually the Sony and fucking Microsoft, Xbox, whatever, will be almost backed into a corner to move on. Yeah, because I think it will get to a point where they will start losing out on more money on that side, as opposed to if they stay with what they've got and keep catering to every console that they currently have.
Still think it's going to be a long way off.
Yeah. I believe it'll be a long way off.
You imagine the amount of sales they miss out on if they just started releasing games on PS5 and not PS4.
Yeah, and I can only imagine for little developers, it must be so fucking expensive to have a game that goes on PS5. So if you then say, right, well, this is a PS5 only game, and the game comes out and it's a bit shit, well, I can only imagine the expense for it just being a new generation console game will be, you know what I mean? It's not worth the risk yet.
There's so many things they've got to take into consideration when creating a game. They've got to, if they're putting it on multi-platform, so it's cross-gen, you're putting it on Xbox. You're putting it on the old Xbox. Yeah. You're putting it on the medium Xbox. All different capabilities. Yeah. You're putting it on the PS4, the PS4 Pro, the PS5, all different capabilities. When you're making it for PS5. It's also got to have haptic feedback included. That's just for one console out of the 6 I've just named. You've got to have that little gamer achievement help thing included, which I think they're actually removing because not enough people are using it. But every system has its own requirements, and we throw it away. The thought that, just put it on Xbox. But they're completely different consoles. They're built completely different. We just think they're made the same with just different names, but they're really completely different. It's just whack it on there. Like, it's just simple. But
it's not that fucking easy.
No, exactly. And I think we take that for granted sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
So definitely. Yeah, shout out to developers doing God's work because
doing a bit.
Yeah, we ain't got a clue. But anyway, just talking shit, really.
Absolute bollocks.
Moving on again. House of Dragons this week.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Can you remember what happened?
No. It was no, yeah, I can. I can remember bits. It's very good to see some all-out fucking tearing that family apart, basically, isn't it?
It's just chaos, isn't it?
Motherfucker smashed through. Spoilers. Motherfucker smashed through that cathedral with that dragon. That was badass.
Come through.
And then they're face to face, and it was a true show of power. You're like, you know what I mean? It's like, you ain't gonna fuck with me. Look at the size of this dragon. You are minuscule, staring into the gullet of this dragon. Get fucked.
Could have ended everything, the whole series there and then. Just job done. All she had to say was to Karis. Bomb. Done.
Yeah. Dead. See you later. He doesn't even want to be king. I'm not going to start trying to act like I know the names. I can't remember any of their fucking names.
Either.
They're all the same. But whoever the geezer is that is now king, it's not Aegon, or is it Aegon?
No, it's not Joffrey.
No, not Joffrey. No, that's Game of Thrones, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's called Joffrey. I mean, he's got the same name.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's called Joffrey Targaryen.
No. Oh, I don't know. But he didn't want to be it. And then when he was standing there in front of that crowd, and they're all cheering him, you know what I mean? You could see it in his eyes. Something flicked on in his brain. He's like, yeah, this is nice. I want this. Are you Googling his name?
Prince Joffrey Valerian. No.
It is Joffrey.
Well, I don't know if that is, but he is the third-born son of Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen. So, no, Joffrey is just one of Rhaenyra's sons. So it's not actually him. He's one of the ones with brown hair.
Yeah.
So not like
he's not the brown-haired geezer.
But yeah, there is one called Joffrey. He's definitely warmed to the fact of becoming king when they was all like, oh yeah, you're the king. And he was like, oh yes, unlimited power. And then a dragon come up and he was like, oh shit.
Unlimited power.
I take it all back again. I don't want it.
That's funny.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one-eyed guy, one with the eye patch on. Him and Damon are going to have it off, aren't they? They're going to...
That's Aegon.
Yeah. Him and Damon are going to be like fighting.
There's going to be some shit going down. He's a prick. he is annoying.
Have you watched Last Kingdom before?
No.
No, he's in that, and it blew my mind that it was the same guy. Have you ever watched Shameless?
I've seen bits of it, but I didn't really vibe with it.
Them twins that were in it.
The twins in Shameless.
No, the twins that were in House of Dragons.
Yeah.
He's one of the kids out of Shameless.
Oh, what, they're in Shameless?
Called Carl. And it just blew my mind that was the...
Yeah, it's that weird that career change.
Remember him from Shameless?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They were the twins.
Oh, yeah.
With the beard and the ponytails.
Yeah. That's fucking weird.
It's mental, isn't it? That young kid there is now in like one of the biggest TV shows of all time. Crazy, no?
With a beard and everything.
Yeah, it's
very
nuts.
odd.
It's nuts. So that was very cool. I like the way they did that. So you've got the twins. They both want different things. Then you've got the one-eyed guy. He wants something different from his partner, Kristen. Yep. Crispy Crispin.
Oh, Crispy.
They all wanted different things. It's very cool, man. And then you got Eyeball Paul wanting something different from his daughter.
It's unfolding.
It's great
at a decent pace, and it's nice. I'm somewhat glad that Rings of Power has stopped for now. Season finale.
Yeah, but there's only one more episode of House of Dragons.
Yes, however,
that's
so much more shit's going on.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. Oh my god, it's going to be crazy.
Rings of Power was good, but I was a bit disappointed. Yeah. We won't go into it because obviously you haven't watched any of it.
I will watch it.
But it's slow burner, very slow burner. I think they have to pull something out of the magical hat for season 2.
Yeah, I know nothing about it, but all I kept seeing every week was like, yeah, it's really boring, yeah, it's really slow. And then it ramped up towards the end and I was like, oh, it's so good, it's definitely worth the payoff. And then,
yeah. It was. It did ramp up and it was good. It started to answer some questions and then ask even more.
I find things like that now. If I go watch that now, I'll probably have a much better outlook on it than people that watched it previously. Because when you watch it weekly and you watch a boring episode, oh, fuck's sake. And then you watch a boring episode, oh, fuck's sake. When you watch it back to back, you don't really notice the boring episodes because it all moulds into one.
What's crazy is that so obviously I've been keeping up with House of the Dragon and Rings of Power every single week. Haven't missed any episode. I stay relevant with it. Obviously, Rings of Power being done, 8 episodes, so about 10 hours worth of viewing pleasure. Like I say, slow burner. But you go back to the movies, which I did after the finale. I said to Steph, I was like, I want to watch Lord of the Rings again. So we did. I've got to watch Return of the King, and then that's it. That's the trilogy done. For like the fucking 30th time in my lifetime. The first movie, the special extended edition, which is the editions that we have, is over 4 hours long.
Yeah, man.
There's an hour difference in the normal edition to the extended edition. And I said to Steph, I've only ever watched the extended editions up until last year when I see the normal editions. The amount of shit that gets cut out that seems absolutely imperative is incredible. Like Saruman dying. You don't see that in the normal editions. The special extended editions.
I've never seen that.
You see him fall off the tower and he gets impaled.
Never seen
on a
that.
spike. Exactly.
I've only ever just known him as the Eye Dude.
No, that's Sauron.
Oh.
Saruman's a white wizard in the tower.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see him die in the normal one. He's trapped on top of the tower.
Yeah, and that's it.
And it just leaves it. But in the extended editions,
how'd they cut that then?
I don't know, but in the extended edition, he gets stabbed in the back by the guy that's dressed in black who went to Rohan and took over the king. You know, like that little worm geezer. I can't remember his fucking name. But he ends up going with Saruman, and he's up the tower with him and stabs him in the back. And then he falls off and gets impaled. But you don't see that. And you don't see Gandalf pick up the orb thing. There's a lot of stuff that gets cut out, and I was like, fucking hell. But back to the point very quick. 4 hours long for the first movie, and people were complaining that, this Rings of Power is too long. Bro, if you watched all of the trilogies, it's fucking... And I've done it once, back to back. Got a migraine after it because I'd been watching the TV for like fucking 20 hours straight. But it's long, man. I
might have to check them out. I've never seen them.
Never seen
the extended editions. Two sittings to watch one film.
Definitely, bro. But it's the scenes that are missed out in the normal editions are crazy. When you watch the extended editions, you will sit there and you'll go, fucking hell, how have they missed out this shit?
When you watch a film, do you watch bits of it and then watch, do you watch like, an hour and then watch the rest tomorrow, or do you just watch it? But no, I know. Geezer, Rich, if you're listening, you fucking weirdo. He comes in, he's like, I started watching a really good film last night. Turn it off after 20 minutes, I'll watch the rest tonight.
Huh? What do you mean?
How can you do that?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I haven't got time. I ain't got time to watch a full film.
Why are you banging on a film then?
He watches it in like 4 segments.
Fucking hell. No, I can't do that. That's like...
I've never heard of it.
That's like doing English in school and they'd bang a movie on and over the course of the fucking couple of weeks you'd watch it. Fucking hell.
20 minutes of Mice and Men a day.
Yeah, I'm doing it all in one sitting.
Yeah, I've always found that weird.
Unless the movie's shit. Unless it's a bit shit or I've seen it a couple of times.
Well, I will always watch it. I'll just turn it off and never watch it again. Never put it on again.
But who watches 20? Yeah. So he's sat there watching a movie and he's enjoyed the first 20 minutes and then he's gone, that's nice. Turn that off.
We'll watch another 20 tomorrow, babe.
We'll come...
Put that alarm on. 20 minutes, we're going to bed.
And then he's gone and sat on TikTok for another 2 hours.
No, he's not that guy. He's not that guy.
Fucking hell. No, I've never done something like that. He must hate going to the cinema.
I don't think he does.
Pause this.
All he does is fishing. He just loves fishing. Shout out Outlaw Pro.
That's Rich.
Yeah, he'll love it. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. I get a notification every fucking time he puts something on Instagram on my phone. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I see it.
He's a good lad.
I see it and I swipe it away.
Yeah, so he should until he supports us on Patreon.
Mm.
Scumbag. yeah, House Dragons, very exciting. Looking forward to seeing how it all pans out. I think they've done it. They're very smart and very clever how they did it. So the way they done it was all Rhaenyra and Daemon. They weren't even in that episode once. So they're kind of making them look like the good guys now because all they're doing is all evil stuff.
Well, yeah, because they fucked off, didn't they?
So now you're just rooting for them to just come back and be like, "What the fuck's going on here?"
Of course you are, because she's supposed to have that throne. He wasn't on when the geezer died.
I know he didn't
on his
mean
deathbed.
it.
He weren't on about him. He was on about fucking the prophecy.
Yeah, we all know that. It's frustrating because you're looking at that queen thinking, she's got good intentions.
Steph
she's got it wrong.
Did you know that when he put his hand, he was like, Gemma, and he died? That was improv. That wasn't scripted.
I told you that last week on the podcast. If you don't believe me, listen it back.
That's bad, isn't it? That's really bad. I thought Steph told me that.
I told you that.
Are you sure?
Listen back.
Terrible. Well, I need to go see a doctor. I can't remember fuck all.
It's fine. It's fine. You're welcome.
It's
pretty cool. 100% because I listened back to it myself, and it was because then you said George R.R. Martin told him that he played a better character than he wrote in his book.
Yeah.
Which is also true.
Yeah. See, it's been a long week. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Now they've made them look like the good guys because now you're rooting for them to come back. But I feel sorry for the Queen because she feels like she's doing what she thinks is right by her now deceased husband, but she's got it wrong. But she doesn't realise got it wrong.
Yeah, but she's only doing that because she's so hell-bent on her son.
Yeah, but she
being
thinks
the
that's
king.
what he wanted. So
No,
she thinks she's telling the truth when people are saying he didn't do
No,
that.
she thinks that because that's what she wanted anyway. So she was just hearing anything she wanted to hear.
I don't know.
From
But this
old
is the
Manky
great
Jaw.
thing about Game of Thrones as a whole. It
Yeah,
really
this debate.
divides opinion on characters that should just be cut and dry, but they're not. So many layers to them. What did you think of the foot guy?
Oh, when I see that scene, my innocent little brain, it took me a good minute to sort of work out what had just happened.
Yes.
And I looked over at Steph, I went, did he just... And she was like, yeah, he's got a foot fetish, obviously. And I was like, oh, right. I was like, that's a bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit odd.
Start stroking his old boy. I did think it was weird when she put her feet up and like moved her dress away from her feet. And I did turn around to Steph and I went, for free?
Look at my hairy toes.
But yeah, that was a bit strange, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that must have been hilarious to film.
I'm not a foot fetish guy. Shout out, Matt. It's,
Matt?
Yeah, it's not really for me. But yeah,
Shout out, Mark.
Oh. Yeah, House Dragons. I look forward to it. We'll have a season review, I guess, next week. But now, the bit that everyone's been waiting for.
Oh, and we've actually planned it through properly this time.
Quiz time, baby.
Oh, let's just take 5 seconds to load the quiz up, and then that's it. We can start asking questions because we on the thing about this podcast is we learn. You know what I mean? Why are you scrolling? Have you not found it?
It's gone. Don't worry. I know exactly what one it was, so I can scroll right down and get it. And I think I've just clicked on it. I've done it. I've got it. See? Genius. Little quiz this week, as you know, because we've already discussed it, is on Ratchet and Clank, because you love it.
Yes. Watch me get all of it wrong. I haven't won a single quiz yet, have I? You're the one that's keeping tabs on this,
Well, you need to win every one now till episode 20.
Every single one to draw it. Yeah. It's fucking great, isn't it?
But you've probably got more chance of winning this one because as much as I love Mass Effect, the lore goes deep, so that's gonna screw me. But here we go.
Okay.
Question number 1, and it's multi-choice because that's all you can manage.
Oh, thanks so much. Thank you.
Question number 1. This is, by the way, before we start this quiz, this is on a website called kidsworld.com. So you better not fuck up. You better know these answers.
No, there's pressure. That's unnecessary pressure.
I've got no idea.
I won't have any idea, will I?
Well, you should do.
Go on then.
What planet is Ratchet from? A. Novalis. B. Aquaros. C. Battalia. D. Veldin.
Oh, fuck. None of them ring a bell. Go on, say them again. Sorry.
Novalis, Aquaros, Battalia, or Veldin?
Who? Ratchet?
That's what it says.
Oh, fucking hell. Veldin.
I know that's right because I tested the quiz earlier to see how it told you the correct answer. So yeah, when I press continue, it says you're right.
Fuck for that.
So congratulations,
Thank
you've
you.
got 1 point.
Woo.
Oh, it's not going to go well for me. I know this one and all.
Go on.
Who is the villain of the first Ratchet and Clank? Clank? Dr. Nefarious, Emperor Tachyon, or Chairman Drek?
Chairman Drek.
Well, I've no idea. I thought it was Dr. Nefarious. No, you're right. Of course you are. Well done.
He's a little weird fucker. I thought it was Nefarious, but he's in the next.
That's the only one I know. Who is one of the most famous... I definitely know this one. Who is one of the most famous superheroes in Ratchet and Clank series? Angela Cross, Captain Quark, Mr. Zircon, or Secret Agent Clank?
I think it might be Captain Quark.
I think you might be right. Yeah, well done.
This is how it
So
feels.
I was going to say, is this what it feels like?
This is exactly how it feels.
That's fine, it's fine. I'm happy for you. You need to get something.
Yeah, I need to get fucking something under my belt.
What is Ratchet's signature melee weapon called? Omni Wrench, Bomb Glove, Scorcher, or Combustor?
Omni Wrench.
Obviously, because it's the only one that's a fucking wrench. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Look, you start a podcast
Which
with
acclaimed
the kid.
video game developer is responsible for creating the series? Is it Sucker Punch, Insomniac Games, Naughty Dog, or PlayStation?
I think it might be Insomniac Games. Don't get angry with
I'm
me.
not. I'm only playing. In the brand new Rift Apart, who is the new female Lombax? Rivet, Richard, Rachel, Rapunzel.
Rivet.
Correct. Obviously. Well done.
Thank you.
Which famous Ratchet villain is causing havoc in Rift Apart? For fuck's sake, we just said this. Rusty Pete, Gleeman Vox, Dr. Nefarious, or Alistair?
It's Nefarious.
It is Nefarious. Of course it's Nefarious. What technology allows Ratchet to heal after a tough fight? Medicine, potions, nanotech, green echo.
Nanotech.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, you're right.
Is it right?
Well done. Other than being an adorable and loyal friend, what function does Clank serve during gameplay? Distract enemies, hack doors, glide across gaps, shoots cannonballs.
Glide across gaps.
Yeah, I reckon.
He does also hack doors.
Yeah, you're right.
Sometimes.
So this is question 10. You've only got 9 right. What is the ultimate super weapon players can get in each of the main line Ratchet games? Fusion Rifle, the Rhino, Groovitron,
It's the Rhino.
or Mr. Zircon?
It's the Rhino.
And that is that's a clean sweep,
That's
mate.
10 out of 10. There we go. That's a side. That's a side right there. I'll have some dough balls.
Respect
Boom.
Respect it. No,
Thank you.
respect
Thank
it.
you
Well
so
done.
much. I've come back with a vengeance.
So I've only got to get every question right to draw. That's good. I've got 0% chance. But we'll go through them regardless. I've got a bad feeling about this one.
Yes, but I've got to get 3 more quiz. No. What episode is this?
I don't know. Well, how many episodes are left? Well, so...
This is episode 19.
Well, so yeah, I'm winning
17.
3-0.
What?
So if you've won this one, so you need 18, 19, 20. So yeah, that's fine.
Did I put the numbers wrong? Oh, fuck it. It don't matter. We'll figure
I
it
think
out
it's
after.
18.
Okay. This is your Mass Effect quiz. Now, the first question has a typo, I can only imagine, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Who do the Hanar? And it says warship, but I'm going to assume they mean worship.
Yeah, I've already got no idea, but carry on.
Right, you got the Drell, the Asari, the Rachni, the Protheans, the Krogan, the Solarians.
Fucking hell. Multiple choice or multiple encyclopedia
look,
answers?
I'm not changing this quiz.
Oh, that's fucking mental. I've got like 12 answers to choose from.
The Drell,
No.
the Asari,
No.
the Rachni,
There's a possibility.
the Protheans,
That's probably going to be my answer.
the Krogans,
Definitely not.
the Solarians.
No. So it's either
I think it's the Protheans.
the Protheans or the one before that. So I'm going to say the Protheans.
Now, this all relies on you getting the first question right.
It's not great, is it?
The Protheans, yeah? Okay. 404 requested page, not Let me start again. Right, there we go. Right, the Protheans. Correct.
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
Knew it all along.
Question 2. I didn't do more than one question, so...
I want to fall at the hurdle early, because if I fall late, I'm going to be fuming.
What was the first contact war?
Yeah, I failed.
When the Turians attacked the humans for trying to activate an old mass relay. When the Krogan started taking other worlds. When Sovereign attacked the Citadel. When the Collectors attacked Freedom's Progress.
It was A. Turians.
That was correct. Oh, this is tense. That was correct.
I know it was.
Who created the Geth? The Reapers, the Asari, the Turians, the Elcor, the Quarians, the Krogan, the Drell.
The Asari.
The Asari. Oh, it's wrong.
Hmm?
It's wrong.
Give me the answers again.
The
Quell.
The Quarians.
The Quarians. Yeah, no, I get confused. The Quarians is Tali, which is what I thought the Turians were. So yeah, I would have got that right if I'd actually not brain fired.
Yeah,
fine.
well, you didn't. So.
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, this question is match the species with their homeworlds. Well, that's not fair, is it?
No, it's not. But none of this has been fair from the beginning. It's been rigged. So let's go.
No, it's all right, because I can skip it because it's got 20 questions
All
on
right,
this one.
that's fine.
So we'll get rid of that one. Right. What is the name of Talizora, Nar-Rea's father?
Okay.
Talizora, Nar-Rea's father. George Zora, Rael Zora, Joel Zora, or Harith Zora?
B.
What, Rael?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's correct.
Yeah, do you know why? Because I love words and I love English and I read all the dialogue when I'm playing a game
And
like
you're
that.
all over it.
And no, when I hear it, I can just see it in my mind's eye, it coming up on the screen.
Right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you've only got one wrong.
That's fine.
Fantastic.
I'm happy with that.
What is Samara's daughter, Morinth?
What is she? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I should know this.
Justicar,
Yeah, that one.
Spectre, or
Justicar.
Arda. Justicar. That's incorrect.
Mm?
Ardat Yakshi.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, she is.
Well, I'd hope that I'm right. I'm the quizmaster.
All right, mouth.
What is EDI? An AI aboard the Normandy SR2. A Geth.
That one.
An AI.
Yes, it's Edie.
Okay, that's correct. ED, sorry. What planet do you recruit Thane Krios?
Oh,
Eden Prime, Vermeer, Earth, Ilium, Novaria. Oh, Ilium sounds cool, doesn't it? Ilium.
I know who he is, but fuck knows where we get him from.
Eden Prime,
No,
Vermeer,
maybe,
Earth,
maybe,
Ilium,
maybe.
Novaria.
I'm gonna say Ilium because you love saying it so much.
Ilium.
Well, I don't
It's
think
correct.
I know it.
Correct.
I bloody know it.
Okay. This is tense.
Can we just go up to enough questions so if I could have got it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 11.
All right. Yeah.
Because we skipped one question. So it'll be question 11.
Yeah. Okay.
Why does Jack hate Miranda?
Mm-hmm.
Because she took her boyfriend.
No.
Because she's a Cerberus cheerleader bitch.
I'm pretty sure it's that one, but carry on.
Because she killed her mother.
No, it's the
Well, because she's a Cerberus cheerleader bitch.
that one.
That's correct. What mercenary group did Zaid Massani and Vito Santiago start?
Something Suns.
You got the Blood Pack, Eclipse, the Blue Suns.
Blue Suns.
Blue Suns. That is correct. Last question. Okay. What was the name of the Spectre that Saren killed on Eden Prime? Jondum Bayu,
No.
Tela Vasir,
No.
Nihilus Kriik,
Yes.
Lonar Mayron.
Nihilus.
Nihilus. Oh, look at you. So you got 8 out of 10.
I'll take it because I
You
should
got
have
8 out
got
of 10.
9 because the other one I got confused with
Should
which
have got
species
9.
it was.
So if we say that it was 9 out of 10, that's very admirable for a quiz that you thought you was going to get fuck all.
Yeah, well,
It's decent.
yeah, if that weren't multiple choice, I'd have got none.
Bonus question.
Yeah, go on.
What did the Bartarians do in protest of humans starting colonies in Bartarian space and the council not doing anything about it? That's a long question. Do you want me to read that again?
No, I got it.
Bombed Earth, attacked human colonies, closed their embassy on the Citadel.
I don't know.
Do you want me to read it again?
No, I know what you said. I'm just, I would say.
Even I don't know
Well,
what
there's a mission where I think it could be that one. If the Bartarians are who I think they are,
Yeah.
then they bombed Earth. But I don't know if that is, or
So-
they tried to bomb Earth, but you stop them.
Shall we go with Bombed Earth?
Yeah, we'll go with that, but I'm not sure if that's the one.
Oh, it's wrong.
Yeah,
Closed their embassy on the Citadel.
yeah, that was the easy option.
God, you idiot.
No, I'm a fool. Oh, I'm sorry, Mum.
So that is
that's a win for the
that's
Leng
free.
dog.
That's 3-1.
Congrats.
It's
Respect
3-1
it.
at home.
Respect.
So I've got to get the next couple of quizzes correct. I've got to win in order to draw, to then do another quiz to lose.
Well, no, I tell you what. If we draw, we'll just go halves.
We'll just go halves. Episode 17 was our latest episode. So
Yeah,
we've got so we've got 2 more quizzes.
Yeah.
How does that work? Oh, because we didn't start on a. Yeah. So I got to get the next 2 quizzes
Yeah,
correct.
that's correct.
Oh
So, yeah.
dear.
No, it's good. It's a good game. I
That's
enjoy
good.
it. We'll
That-
start it up a bit more professionally after the 20th one. So yeah, congrats. Can only doff my hat to you for that
Thank you.
valiant performance.
Mm.
So what we've been playing, I'll go first because I am host. I've been playing fucking nothing. No, I've played Destiny. Going off a bit that.
Yeah, I'm starting to think because I haven't heard much from you about the whole
Yeah.
Destiny hype.
I've done the season pass. I'm miles behind, ahead of it. I'm like level 150 or something nutty. I've grinded all the gear that I wanted. I've done the Grandmaster.
You've
Nightfall.
done exactly what I do when it comes to this type of stuff. And when Shadowlands released Corthia, which was their one of their new places, is absolutely rinsed it in fear of FOMO and have now done everything that you can possibly do.
I haven't done everything. I could still raid, but
Yeah, but you
Still
don't
got-
need
I
to.
haven't got the time for
Yeah.
it. Like, I need like the missus and the kids to be out for like 12 hours.
Yeah, but this is, you know what I mean? Like this is stuff where you don't need to do it,
I'd love to.
but you'd like to do it, but you don't.
If I was a single man with no responsibility, I'd be raiding all the time.
Mm.
But I'm not. So
So you think you're
life is more
losing
important.
a little bit of touch?
no, I'm
Waiting for
yeah,
Lightfall.
no, I am. I've lost it a little bit. But it's only because we're getting into that tasty time now. Modern Warfare's coming out. God
Yeah.
of War's coming out.
We've been waiting most of the year.
Overwatch come in and slapped me and
Yeah,
went, "Oi,
right around
come
the face
play
with
me."
its big, massive Overwatch penis.
Yeah, I was like, look at this.
Yeah, look at the size of this on
Yeah.
your chin.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, okay, give it to me. And I took it. Well, now I'm in.
Yeah.
But so I'm bouncing back and forth. I have played Destiny. Mainly, I've been checking on the app to make sure, because there's things that come in rotational stock, and if I don't get it before 6 p.m. each day and the rotation goes out, I won't be able to get it for months again. So
Nice.
like specific mods and stuff. So I check to make sure I don't need to. And if I do, there's been times this week where I've jumped on, grabbed something and turned it straight off, just so
Yeah.
I didn't miss it. But Zer turns up today, so I'll check his stock, see if he's got anything worth buying, and then I'll grab it. But yeah, I've mainly been playing Overwatch, FIFA, and now Modern Warfare. So I'll be going home tonight and cracking out the rest of the campaign, hopefully. Hopefully not. But I'll be giving it a go. And
So what do
looking
you
forward
do?
to-
What are you going to do once you've done it? Is that you just won't play it again?
What, the campaign?
Yeah. Once you've done the campaign, there's nothing more to do until multiplayer comes out.
Nah, probably not. But it depends. It depends how much I love it. If I love it, I might. And depends what the platinum requirements are.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're getting trophies for trophies unlocked for this. I take it.
Yeah, I got one yesterday that was like ultra rare, but I
I
don't know if
wonder
that's
if it
just 'cause
shows
there's
up on the PlayStation app that you've been playing it.
not many. Yeah, of course it will. It's not like hidden, is it? I don't know if it's that there's not many people playing it. That's why it's an ultra rare trophy. But it was a very. I can't remember what it was now. It was a bit.
You got what? You got the one trophy.
All right.
Is that what it is?
Whatever that trophy was, it seemed a bit niche to do, and I did it by accident.
Never trigger the alarm in Recon by Fire.
Oh yeah, that was completely by fluke, and that is fucking hard
It's gone to rare now.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense because, like I say, there probably not that many people playing it. But yeah, no, like I say, I won't look at the trophies till I finish it because I don't want any spoilers. But it depending on the trophies, I'll have a look. As long as there's no multiplayer tied ones, I might go back because I like doing the Call of Duty campaigns on the hardest difficulty anyway. There's a few bits that I can already tell are going to be fucking infuriating if I do that.
Ooh.
But I was only like 1 or 2 trophies away from the Modern Warfare Platinum, and then I just stopped because I don't know why, laziness.
Well, the campaign's only got 8.5. That's very rare, that trophy, for completing the campaign.
Yeah, well, it's only been out 24 hours. Well, not even that. Just over 24 hours. No, less than that because it come out at 6 o'clock yesterday. So, yeah, I'll polish that off and then look forward to the multiplayer next week. And while I'm waiting, I'll dabble in some Overwatch and FIFA and maybe Destiny. Who knows? Ooh. What about Ling Doggy Dog? What's he been playing?
Overwatch 2, more Overwatch 2. I wish I could get the numbers up for you. Oh, yeah, no, I can actually. It might be a bit loud in your headset. But just bear with me on it very quickly. But yeah, I've been playing Overwatch 2. Obviously, I played Scorn. I've been tempted to jump back into WoW, but then they threw the roadmap out for their latest expansion. 26th of this month is going to be the pre-patch, which is when the talents and UI and stuff begin to change. And then on the 16th of November, the new race and class comes out. So I think I'm going to hold off until the 16th of November because that's what I want to play. So I've been tempted to jump on it, but now that I know a specific date of when the thing that I am most excited for is coming out before the expansion, I'm just going to wait. So Overwatch 2 will be my main thing. It's doing an update, so I won't get time to actually show you. But
it's got an update.
Yeah, they keep throwing out tiny little updates.
No, they haven't on the console, I don't think. But
yeah, it might just be a PC thing. But when I last looked last night, I had done 24 hours, something like that, and
that's a lot.
Just shy of 2,000 kills.
Nice. It's mental. I don't understand. I've tried to work it out. The damage class, I imagined, would be the ones with the highest damage at the end of the game. It's always the fucking tanks.
Yeah.
Or the healer that just zaps you with her power.
I've pressed play now, so don't get scared if the music pops up. It's just logging me in. Sorry, they won't be able to hear this on the podcast. They'll just hear me talking shit about something that they won't hear.
It's very loud.
Ta-da!
We're going to get copyrighted.
It's not going to come up in the...
It's so loud, guys. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can't change the sound. I got an overlay on. Turn that down. There we go. Okay, cool. I fixed it. I only wanted to... so my statistics... 22 hours played, and I have 2,008 eliminations. And I'm averaging 15.5 kills every 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That's decent. My highest elimination is 34. My highest assist is 29. And blah, 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 blah. I'm very much enjoying it. 1,067 assists.
Yeah, I'll definitely be dabbling in it. Hopefully I'll get on it tonight. It just depends how I get on with...
I've played 169 games.
That's
a lot of games,
it's very Moorish.
It is very Moorish. I've won 95 of those.
I just need to win 8 more so I can jump in the old ranked ladder.
Oh, fuck. I'm not even on the ladder yet. I played 2 ranked games. I thought, this is sweaty. Get me away from this. Get me away. But now that I'm playing as a DPS, it's a little bit less pressure.
Thing is with Overwatch, I think it's all well and good like maining someone, but you really need to know what other characters do so you can oh fuck, I don't go over there because that's where they thrive.
That's when you watch all the tips and tricks videos, which I have been watching a couple of them. That's like one of the main things is they say master a hero, but know what everyone else does. And I think Farah, I know I said last podcast that Brigitte and fucking Orisa were going to be my mains, but I think Farah will be my main because I'm just having so much fun with her, just blasting around, shooting the shit out of people.
No, I understand. It's very similar to Apex Legends. Like if you don't know don't go in a room because caustic's in there. You'll go in there. You're like, what the fuck's this gas? Where's it come from? You know, I've been itching to play Apex again lately, and that's come from Overwatch.
They got a new map coming out, haven't they?
Yeah, season 15, new hero, new map.
Yeah, because I've seen quite a few leaks and stuff. I know that there was a guy that glitched his way into the map because there was a bit where you could like go around on a zip wire, and they'd show you through. But he managed to like climb a wall and glitch himself. I mean, into the map.
The good thing about now is I could go. I have to re-download Apex, I'll probably have a go tomorrow. No, I could play it tonight. I've got good internet now. It takes me like 20 minutes. It's done.
Yeah,
so
it's decent.
It's good. I'm not getting scared when I have to delete stuff off the PlayStation because I know I'll have it back in 10. Whereas before I'd be like, right, I'll start downloading this so it's ready tomorrow. Nah, it's just
because you got better internet than me now.
My internet is powerful, fam.
100 megabytes.
Oh, I love it. It really. That gets me going.
I am going to continue to push for the 1 gigabyte
fast internet
that we're going to get.
Fast internet is the way. I will never be able to go back to bad internet again.
No.
I refuse.
Yeah, no, it's pointless.
Not in 2022, mate. All right?
It's ridiculous.
Anyway, that's been a wrap. This is a wrap. That's What's the Buttons. It's been fabulous. Thanks to the Patreons. I love it. I love doing this every week.
We love it, Mum.
I do love it.
It's fantastic behaviour.
It is good. I have great fun in doing it. Oh, before I go, there's a lot of rumours that you're going to see a GTA 6 trailer today. So that might have already happened. Or it might be happening still. Like big rumours. So if that does happen, you'll find out about it today, and then you'll work it out next week, and we'll talk about it. But I don't think it's happened yet. And if it has, well, I'll be watching it off live air because I really need a wee.
Hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, strong rumours though.
Very strong rumours. Okay, cool.
So yeah, thanks for your companionship on this pleasant Friday evening. And we'll see you next week.
It's been fantastic. We're fucking off. We'll see you later. Oro.